if a data center goes and does something wrong because they innovated too fast and implemented the wrong way that causes a major blackout event at a grid, I think that that's going to create a new regulatory hurdle and threat that they're going to have to overcome. Time to power and the data centers becoming more power companies is obviously creating a new challenge for them all. But the opportunities for us, data centers are driving a lot of innovation, and they're driving a lot of scale, which is driving the price of components down. Our batteries, for example, we've been able to develop a battery solution that's less expensive than our competitors because we're doing it at a scale that no one's ever done before. So there's a lot of opportunity from that perspective. I think the data centers are also creating, a tremendous amount of jobs, a tremendous amount of wealth in the country, and helping drive the economy. So that's obviously a good thing. And then beyond that, it's enabling a lot of functionality. So as we get to scale, as we do things, we're creating a lot of manufacturing in the United States. We're creating a lot of jobs, and it's allowing us to be able to really drive prices of components down that lets them scale like they haven't seen before.
You just need a tremendous amount of electricity to run a data center. And so with individuals in their houses and at their offices using AI more and more, they don't always understand how much electricity that uses. And so because people are using AI at such an extensive amount, we're building data center capacity to meet kind of peak demand. In actuality, I'm hoping that in the near future, we sort of balance that out and figure out exactly how many new electrons we need. Storage, on the other hand, can actually help us use the electrons we're currently generating and not have to build so much more electricity capacity. The other thing that's happening that's net new is that when someone is building a data center, because cost is no longer an issue, like they don't care how much it costs to get the electricity, they just need it. So they're being asked to come to a project bringing their own electricity, bringing their own generation, BYOG, right? BYOE. So with that happening, again, it's a great opportunity for long duration energy storage to co-locate with a data center, because then once you pull the electrons from the grid, you can hold it there and wait until it's needed. And it smooths what is very, very intermittent power that's needed for a data center. I think that's kind of why we're really so focused on data centers and AI this year, is because there's just this tremendous opportunity that's driving the economy, and the clean energy sector wants to be a part of economic growth.
Solar is actually faster to deploy than natural gas. It's more abundantly available than natural gas generation. You need obviously a lot of land to be able to deploy solar at that scale, but it is something that they're using in many situations to be off-grid generation and more clean emissions, especially if they're non-attainment zones where you can't get air permitting for gas generation. Storage, obviously, we believe, and it's getting all the attention for the data centers, where it's going to bridge the gap and create that buffer between the volatility of these power users of data centers and the grid assets or the generation assets, and give you that buffer between the two to flatten out kind of the power curve and make the equipment last longer and really survive the use case of the data centers.